Well, my firm handles auto versus pedestrian cases, and one defining characteristic of these cases is that the injuries to the pedestrian are normally very serious, sometimes even fatal. And so when you've got major issues like that, where you need to be able to provide for yourself and your family, perhaps the rest of your life, you don't want to take any chances and giving a recorded statement. One thing that I see more often in auto versus pedestrian cases than we see more often in, say, just a typical automobile crash where you have one negligent driver crashing into someone else who is going by the rules of the road, is fault will be in dispute more often in pedestrian cases than in just straight up two automobiles involved in a collision. So you've got issues as to whether the pedestrian may have properly been using a crosswalk, and just a whole array of liability issues. In other words, determining who's at fault, apportioning fault. And you may not understand what it is that could really hurt your case when you give a recorded statement. Also, the level of your injuries, the extent of your injuries, the level of your damages are a big issue. And it's very easy to make a statement which may minimize your injuries, where you may end up with you may have very serious long-term impairment. You just don't know it yet because you're giving that recorded statement earlier in the case. But when you give that statement, you're making an admission to the insurance carrier, which they can then use later against you to try to attack your credibility with respect to fault, with respect to your injuries. So you need to talk to us before you give a recorded statement. I recommend you do not give any recorded statement to an insurance carrier. If you have any questions, do feel free to contact me. My name is David May. Look forward to speaking with you.